Okay, let's get going with another great, simple weeknight recipe. Roasted chicken with our Santa Maria style seasoning instead of salt and pepper. That's it. With this recipe, simplicity is key. There's our bird. It's about a 5-pounder. Want to take everything out that's inside of it. Save them if you use them. I don't, so they go to the trash. The next most important thing to have a good crunchy skin is for it to be dry. I am not a fan of washing the chicken in the sink with water and then drying it because you actually create a pretty dirty environment in your sink by sharing all the chicken what have yous on it. So just dry it off. It's going to be cooking at a hot temperature. It's going to cook everything away off of it. You also want to make sure to dry the inside because you don't want it to steam. You want it to roast. Roasting gives it that nice crunchy skin that everybody likes. So there we go. We got the bird. Do you want to season it on the inside liberally? I don't have an exact measurement for what I put in or on the bird, but there you go. Next, I'm going to season up all of this. You might think I'm putting a lot on this bird, but our version of Santa Maria uses kosher salt, and we've also put in quite a few herbs and spices. And that gives it its unique flavor, but it's not as salty as some of the other ones on the market, and that's fine. Taste is all personal, and there's no right or wrong flavor or level of saltiness. This is just the way we like it. All the way around. Make sure to get both the legs. Okay. Looks nice and pretty. Next thing we're going to do is tie up the legs. That brings them closer to the body and ensures more consistent cooking across the whole bird. My knot game is not that strong, so I am just going to kind of wrap these with butcher's twine back and forth together and then do a simple knot that any 13-year-old knows how to do, just to keep it nice and easy, but it's still effective. If you know how to tie the butcher's knots, that's great. I did at one point. I don't know what happened to it, but this works just fine for me right now. One more knot and this thing should be good. There we go. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to take the wings and we're going to tuck them underneath the bird. What this does is ensures that the tips don't burn and the wings don't burn because they are much thinner than the rest of the bird, and you don't want to get those nice and dried out, or excuse me, too dried out and not nice and tasty and delicious. So there you go. We got lots of our rub on there. Next thing we're going to do is put it into a preheated 425 degree oven, convection if you have it, for 90 minutes. You want to get the bird to an internal temperature of about 170, I think it is, 160, 170. I've found that with a 5-pound bird, 425 for 90 minutes is just spot on. So it's that simple. This chicken I think cost about $5 or $6. It's 2 ingredients, 1 5-pound chicken and a couple of healthy shakes of our Santa Maria style seasoning. That's it. No salt, no pepper, no olive oil, no butter, no basting, no lemon inside. You'll be surprised how simple and delicious this is. Now into the 430 degree oven for 90 minutes exactly. After you pull it out of the oven, you're going to cover it loosely in foil for about 10 to 15 minutes before you carve it and devour, dare I say.